Alright, everybody. Hey, how's it going? We're back with a little Mafia 2. On the last episode, we met up with Henry, who we introduced to Mr. Eddie Scarper. However, Eddie gives us, or rather, he gives Henry a job to kill our good buddy Leo. But instead, Vito goes and warns Leo, who is weirdly calm about the whole situation. But he's an older guy, so he figures if his time is here, his time is here. Either way, Vito convinces Leo to just leave town. So the two try to sneak out, but are unfortunately caught by Henry trying to leave Leo's place. And then Vito, Leo, and Henry have a little bit of a conversation. And then a shot is fired in the room that Henry and Leo were in. And we feared the worst. Poor Leo is killed. But that's not exactly what happened. So Henry leaves the room. We look in, and Leo's standing there. They must have made a deal or whatever, but either way, our good buddy Leo is alive, and Vito is going to bring him to the airport. After he does that, Vito goes home to find Francesca on the steps of his house. And she's crying, saying that her husband is not a good person and goes out and cheats on her. Vito insists that he's going to do something about this. And Francesca says, as long as you don't hurt him, just make sure he's better. That's all I care about. But we know Vito and how he deals with these types of things. So, of course, he beats Francesca's husband to kind of a pulp. And to be honest, he kind of deserves it. So, whatever. And after that whole mess, Vito gets a call saying that, from Francesca, saying that her husband is treating her well and this and that, but also is all upset that Vito beat the crap out of him. Later on, our house gets visited by the Irish fellas from a couple episodes back, and they decide to torch it, unfortunately, because it is a pretty nice house that I didn't really explore. But Vito manages to get out of his house after dying a couple of times. But that alternate, universe never really happened. Either way, we escape, and we go straight to Joe's. And Joe and Vito are going to come up with a plan, more or less, to get back at the Irish. Basically, they go straight to the bar, and a gunfight ensues pretty much immediately, and Vito and Joe end up killing all the Irish gents in the bar. However, some of the Irish guys do manage to get a car and start driving away, so it's car chase time. And of course, the cops don't do anything about the Irish. They just go straight after Vito and Joe, like normal, because they're the wanted guys, and those Irish gents, they're top notch. So the cops aren't gonna, they're not gonna go after those guys. But either way, Joe and Vito take care of business right in front of those cops, and then they drive away. And statute of limitations, of course, in video games says that after like 1 or 2 minutes, I mean, you're clear, you know. So Vito and Joe, they get away and they don't need to worry about any prison time. So hopefully that red light that they just ran doesn't come back to get them, because we know how gas tamps are and stuff. But either way, Vito goes home, takes a nap, and now we begin Chapter 12. So please enjoy Chapter 12. Chapter 12. Sea Gift. Marty's apartment, September 22nd, 1951.
My house burned to the ground, along with almost every penny I had. There was even some trouble with the cops, but Eddie took care of that. And since I didn't have any insurance, I had to live in this shithole of an apartment till I could get back on my feet. At least I managed to save Leo. He disappeared without a trace. I doubt Frank Vinci even knew where he went. And even though Henry failed to deliver on the contract, Eddie still brought him in when he heard Leo had skipped town. Me and Joe had a new partner.
Do you see Vito's feet in the bed? Answer the phone.
Hey, Vito. It's Henry.
Hey.
Listen, I'm setting up something big. I want you to come in on it. If you're interested in hearing more, come meet me at Lincoln Park and bring a piece.
Okay. I'll see you there.
This apartment is kind of crummy. Meet Henry and Joe at Lincoln Park. That's alright, we can do that. The apartment's pretty crummy, to be honest. I guess Marty didn't really have a whole lot. My cars. Saved my cars, put them in this garage instead. Most of them are garbage. Because I crashed them. And yeah, so Henry just got here, and he's already making plans. I don't know if I like this, but either way, we're gonna skip to Lincoln Park and find out what Henry is talking about. And boom, here we are at Lincoln Park. We're just going to the park, and we'll talk to Joe and Henry.
Hey, here he comes.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, Vito. Take a seat.
All right, listen. I've been doing some research into Carlos' business.
So, the only reason he had Clemente killed was because he was selling dope too, and he was stealing his customers. Now he just needs to get rid of one last obstacle. The one guy who could fuck things up and ruin his plan to become the main supplier for the whole city. Frank Vinci.
Where'd you get all this?
I talked to a few people I trust.
Okay. So what does this have to do with us?
'Cause if he can do it, why can't we? A kilo of heroin costs $2,500 over in France. Then it's another $1,000 to get it here.
And
we pick up 11 grand for just driving the stuff to the dealers. That's $7,500 profit a kilo.
Yeah, but what about Falcone?
Carlo won't find out. And even if he does, he'll just threaten us and demand a cut.
All right, but if Carlo's the only big supplier in the city, where are you gonna buy the stuff from?
I'm way ahead of you. What do you two know about the Tongs?
the Chinks?
Some kind of organization for Chinese immigrants, right?
That's what I said, the Chinks.
Right, but it's also a front for their other operations. They run the Chinese quarter, and they keep to themselves. But some of them are interested in doing business with outsiders, and they need middlemen since most people are afraid to deal with them.
And we're the middlemen.
Yep. They'll give us 10 kilos to start.
For how much?
35 grand.
And we can sell it for...
110.
Nice.
Okay, well, where the hell are we gonna get our hands on 35 grand?
I know a loan shark, the Yid over on Palisade. I think a loan is 35, we give him 45 back. Now that means our take is over 20 grand a piece. Not bad for just moving the shit from one place to another.
But you know, who's gonna end up using this crap?
What do you care? As long as it isn't in our
Because
neighborhood.
Vinci was right. Drugs are bad news, they kill people.
Look, only idiots do drugs. Deadbeats and losers. If they want to kill themselves so badly, I'd gladly help them out. Especially for 20 grand. I got buyers in the ghetto. They'll take care of the distribution, so we don't need to worry about that. Are you guys in or not?
I'm in. Come on, don't be stupid, Vito. 20 fucking grand in one afternoon.
When?
Right now. If we don't take the offer, Towns will just find somebody else.
Come on, Vito, it'll be a piece of cake.
Let's go see Bruno then. Vito, how about you run us all down there? He's on Palisade Street.
Okay, let's go.
Pay a visit to the Loan Shark in Southport. Got it. Yeah, I kind of figured I wouldn't like this. Look, if the Don doesn't say to sell the drugs, you don't sell the drugs. Also, their justifications for doing this are just terrible. And the guy in the cutscene walking behind that sat on the bench, he's going to want to cut. Probably.
So who's this guy we're gonna see, Henry?
His name's Bruno. He's one of the only guys in town who could do a loan this big.
What if he doesn't give it to us, then what?
Then the deal's off. But don't worry, I know this guy. He'll give us the money.
There ain't nobody else we can get this kind of money from?
There's 3 of the guys I know of. But if you want to ask Carlo or Frank Vinci for 35 grand, be my guest.
Yeah, no thanks.
Who's the third guy?
He ain't in business no more. Somebody blew up a room full of his guys and shot him point blank in the face with a Tommy gun.
Oh, that guy.
Come on, we said we wasn't gonna talk about that.
Alright, so, Henry, what is this guy, rich or something?
I think he gets his money from some of the bosses from out of town who sit on the commission.
Yeah? No shit.
Yeah, which is why we can't stiff the guy. Besides, we gotta keep this quiet.
Can we trust him?
Sure, wise guy's been borrowing money from this guy forever. As long as we pay him back on time, we won't have a problem.
Yeah, also loan sharks are a bad idea too. Like, just in general. Like, these guys, they have some crazy plans. But none of this stuff ever ends well, okay? Loan sharks, drugs. No, none of it. None of it. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Alright, let's skip to the next part. Alright, so we made it to the weird, creepy alley to talk to the loan shark. And like the alley, I bet that the loan shark is a creep.
Hi, fellas. We're here to see Bruno.
Hiya, Henry. If you got guns on yous, put them down there. I gotta search yous.
Hiya, Bruno.
Hello, Henry. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of your company today?
I need 35 grand in $20 bills.
Oh, that's a lot of money, Henry. A lot of money. Tell me, why should I give that much to a small-time guy like you, huh? Convince me.
I got a sure thing. You'll have 45 by the end of the week.
What kind of sure thing?
Sorry, Bruno. That's a trade secret.
Then 45 is not enough. I'd be more comfortable with 65.
It's a bit steep, even for you. 50's all I can do.
Henry, I have no guarantee I'll get my money back. And you have nowhere else to go. So, how about 60? Don't think of it as interest. It's more like my cut of the profits.
55, final offer. Anything more than that, it's not worth my time.
Deal. I'll give you $35,000 today, and you'll give me $55,000 by Friday. If you don't pay it back by then, the debt goes up by $10,000 every week.
You'll get it by Friday.
Okay. Isaac, prepare $35,000 in $20 bills. Now, you know I trust you, Henry, but if you screw me, remember these wise words from the Bible. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless.
Exodus, chapter 22, verse 24.
I'm impressed. You don't seem like the church-going type. But just remember, the money isn't mine. So even if you get rid of me, that doesn't get rid of your debt. So no funny business, okay, boys?
Sure, Bruno.
Thank you, Isaac. You want to count it, Henry?
I'll take your word for it, and I'll bring it back on Friday along with your cut.
I hope so. Good luck, boys.
Yeah, I feel like this is a bad idea. I mean, I hope it works out for Vito and the boys here, but, well, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. They're dealing drugs. They're not listening to the dawn. Yeah, but either way. For the game's sake, I hope it works out for them. So, let's drive. Joe, you're the last one. Hurry up.
Nice job, Henry.
Of course. I told you give us the dough, didn't I?
How come you know the Bible so good, Henry? You read it or something?
Bruno always uses the same quote. I go to church on Sunday, so I asked the priest one time.
You go to church?
Yeah, and I can understand why you don't. They use big words, there's no hookers, and the food's lousy.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Jeez, I ain't been there since 45.
What? That time your mother made you go to confession?
Yeah, that time she smacked me for checking out some chick's schooling. God rest her soul.
How about you, Joe? How long's it been?
Easter,
Ah, that ain't too bad.
1941.
I take that back then. You're going straight to hell.
What, you just figuring that out now?
Don't worry, I'll save seats for the both these. You know, I heard about a loan shark named Bruno once. Must be the same guy.
Yeah? What'd you hear?
Well, you know Mickey the Crab, right?
What, the guy who cleans the bathrooms at Carlos' joint?
Yeah, the guy who's only got a finger and a thumb on his left hand. Guess how that happened? I heard he owed a lot of money to some yid from Southport. You get my drift?
Oh, right. I get the picture.
Haha, don't worry though. Crab's a moron. Nothing like that's gonna happen to us.
Joe's like, you guys
Hey,
don't think that's gonna happen
red
to
light
us,
means
right?
stop.
There's a couple of glitches in the Matrix I saw back there. Kind of, whatever. It happens. I think we can skip to where we're going, hopefully. Follow the Chinese guy.
All right, follow me, fellas, and let me do all the talking.
Okay, but you're not Chinese.
Hey, we got some business with your boss.
Follow me, gentlemen. Mr. Wong is expecting you.
I bet those guys are carrying. They're packing. Well, this is a nice walk. Nobody's really said anything. Oh, here we go, cutscene.
Welcome, Henry.
Hello, Mr. Wang.
Let us get straight to business. Is your suitcase heavy enough?
See for yourself.
要大是10磅重的20元美金钞票，一共35000块。
All right, take it away and bring the goods. You're a good man, Henry. Here is your merchandise. Each bag contains 1 kilo. Each kilo weighs a little more than 2 pounds. Which one do you want to test?
Okay, we're good.
I'm glad. Next time, we can give you twice the amount.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Wang.
The pleasure was all mine.
Knock it off. See how easy that was? Get back in the car. All right, fellas, the hot pot's over. Now we just gotta make the exchange and we're done.
Sounds good to me.
Where we headed?
Hunters, I got it all lined up.
Yeah, it seemed easy enough, I guess. Follow Henry. Yeah, it's bad business. Good for money, I guess.
Gentlemen.
Here we go.
I think you have something for us. Drop the suitcases.
Nice shoes.
Wait a minute, these guys ain't cops?
Kill the bastard! Shoot, Vito! Vito, watch our back. Back me up, Vito. I won't want to get up.
Joe's already doing his
More
lines.
of them. Hold
That's
on.
not a good product of
Oh, shit. Go back that way. Run.
Move your asses!
Guns aren't allowed in this area.
Get out of there, Vito. Don't just fucking stand there, Vito. Move. Flank's over there. Vito, watch our back.
We left the stuff that we had.
Fuck you. Yeah. Bring it on.
That's a bad shot. Yeah, I mean, I knew this was... It never goes well. Never. Not once.
Stay away from these windows, fellas.
Damn it.
No sense staying up
down.
here. Let's get down there. Vito, kick the door in.
These guys are so fucking work. How do you move it? Oh, this shot me. Fuck. Going in. You okay? Help me out here. All right, showtime, Vito. You're fucking dead. Let's go, Vito. Is that the fucking best you got? Oh, you're in trouble.
Vito's a good shot, but not good enough to shoot that fish down.
Bring it on, motherfucker!
When the NPCs run in front of your gun and stuff, they just...
All right, Vito, here we go.
Hey, I'm right here, scumbag.
Got him. Come on, let's go. Catch up. Help me out here, fellas. I won't want to get on your bad side. Come on, shoot. Is that the fucking best you... Back me up, Vito. I'll cover you. Move.
There's no way that the police were not called to this place. Well, that was a heck of an experience. I think it's time we get on out of here.
Are you trying to kill us?
Jeez, relax, will you?
Shit. That was fucking close.
It's not over yet. They're coming after us. Fuck! Lose them!
Holy cow, it's a lot of gunfire.
Bring it on, motherfucker!
Whoever they are.
We got a homicide here. Suspect is armed.
You okay?
Copy that.
Believe it.
Guys, stop shooting at the cops. That's what you're doing. Distracting me. To be honest, the cops don't really care about things. Well, I mean, they do. We're the only ones that they care about, but I mean, look at them. We'll be fine. But we gotta get away from these guys. Holy cow, they have some firepower back there. I think maybe their cars are broken. They couldn't get out of that. Let's get that. Either way, we're going to steal ourselves an unwanted car, get in it, and drive out of here without our suitcases, by the way.
What the fuck was that, Henry?
No idea. Somebody else must have known about the deal. Those definitely weren't real cops.
Maybe it was the chinks trying to fuck us.
I doubt it. Look, I'll figure it out. But first, we gotta unload this stuff. Vito, take us to the old warehouse in Hunters.
All right. Hope this deal goes better than the last one.
It will. Not like it can go any worse, right?
So who we selling the stuff to?
A bunch of different guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean a bunch of different guys?
A bunch of different guys. What did all that shooting back there make you deaf?
I thought you said we were just moving this garbage from one place to another.
Yeah, well, you make a lot more money if you sell it in smaller amounts.
Would have been really nice to know before I agreed to go in on this.
If I did, from the way you were talking back in the park, you probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, the best you can hope for right now is to spend the next 30 years of your life breaking your ass for Eddie and Carlo before you either get bumped off or end up back in the can. The only time you're ever gonna see cash like this is if you stick your neck out. Besides, I ever steer you wrong?
Well, there was the OPA job, and that time we almost got killed when we whacked that fat fucking Sand Island.
All right, enough. None of that matters after today. Let's just get the Hunters. And don't worry, we're never gonna have to see these scumbags again after today.
Unless this turns into a regular thing for us.
Well, all right, let's just concentrate on getting through this one before we go making plans like that, all right?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Vito's right. Let's just get through the rest of the day. After that, smooth sailing, fellas.
Has there ever been a game or a movie where it's just smooth sailing when it comes to this kind of stuff? No. The answer is no. We all probably will die in the end of this game. I haven't played Mafia 3 yet, so I don't know, but we're going to find out at some point here. Alright, we're at the warehouse.
Here we are. Let me do the talking. These are tough guys, so no wise-ass comments. All right, Joe? Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, man. Come on in.
Shit! It's smoke! Fuck.
Idiot Joe. Probably just trying to look cool.
We did it! We hit the jackpot.
Hey, take it easy. We're not done yet.
Lighten up, will you, Henry? What's the matter? All of a sudden, money don't make you happy?
After we pay back Bruno and you get your cut, then you could be happy.
All right.
And weirdly enough, we actually end chapter 12 on this little montage of the boys making the big money. Hope you enjoyed chapter 12. Looks like everything sort of worked out for the guys for now. Looks like they're taking care of business. But again, hope you enjoyed Chapter 12, and I hope that we will see you again for Chapter 13. Thanks for watching.